Welcome back to Shabadoos Baseball, first game of the season. Hope everyone had a great off-season. I know the Shabadoos did, balancing their books and leaving even more surplus for the mysterious owner.
You're getting straight into the economics right off that. Hi, my name's Admiral. I'm joined by ChirpingMatt. Well, first we want to say a big welcome to the new audience. We've got a new broadcasting deal with this kid named Jackson in my neighborhood. He's going to be putting these broadcasts up on his YouTube. I think it's going to go absolutely viral. I don't know about you, Matt, but I'm already drinking. Thank God.
Whoa, I thought this was going up on YouTube. You're already talking about alcohol on the broadcast? This feels like a bad strategy.
It's not like a church or a library, Matt. You can talk about alcohol.
I know, but
I'm like 40. I'm like really old.
I thought there was a rule with like YouTube in order to like not get age gated. You gotta wait till like a minute in to bring that stuff up.
What is age gated exactly? You're saying it won't go to kids?
Yeah.
Do you think kids have any interest in this broadcast?
Look, some of them might get fooled into thinking this is a worthwhile activity to watch.
I think kids are smarter than that.
You have more confidence in the youth than
for anyone new who's joining us, welcome to Shabadoos Baseball, the baseball team that sounds like it's named after a sneeze. Let's give you a quick rundown of how this works. The team's really bad. It's run by questionable ownership who basically their only goal is to save money at every step. So every year they just try to hire cheaper and cheaper players, saving money. They have won the championship a few times by some. Would you say it's a major or a minor miracle, Matt? Maybe major?
If it was just once, minor miracle. The fact that it's been 3 times the biggest miracle in the history of humanity.
Yeah, and boy, what is this, like their 8th season or something? Who knows?
Yeah.
So there's a lot of lore, a lot of scars, a lot of trauma, a lot of suffering, mainly for us.
Yeah, watching the Shabadoos play baseball is not for the faint of heart. You need to have your nerves and soul steeled for absolute violence against humanity.
Yeah, it's just a long-winded way of saying they really suck. And also, no one watches them. No one likes them. There was one fan. The executive producer is shouting to turn off the lights. It is the middle of the day. It's a good point. It's just a waste of energy and a waste of money.
Well, you heard the man, and we better turn off the loudspeaker in the stadium as well. They're watching the game. They don't need to hear updates about it.
Also, a really bad sign. The start of the season, Aromatisse strikes out. She probably could have walked by just doing nothing.
Yeah.
But she struck out. That is rare to see. She's one of the few competent players. And she's been here since the beginning, Matt.
It's both a poor introduction to the Shabadoos and the best introduction possible. Just getting them
perfect.
primed for the absolute horror show on display.
Yeah. Some people, when they take to YouTube, they like to watch people do amazing things. Doing a handstand. Doing a handstand while eating a hot dog. Doing a handstand while eating a hot dog in the snow. Like, things like that, usually involving handstands and
Please
hot
tell
dogs.
me it's a bar-ass hot dog.
That lore is too dark and too deep. Some people like to go on YouTube and watch a drunk guy face plant into a bush. This is more like that content, I would say.
Right. It's Schadenfreude.
Sorry, what?
Schadenfreude.
Is that what the Germans say?
Yeah.
You talk to the Germans very often?
Not very often, but
but when you do, that's what they tell you.
Well, that's just the word for watching something that's pitiful just because it's weirdly entertaining.
I'm just a little surprised, Matt. I mean, you're not really a man of culture or of travels, so I kind of feel like you're just making shit up.
Well, go look it up on the internet. Oh, wait.
I don't want to.
I also forgot that you don't get paid enough by the Shabadoos broadcasting team to be able to afford an internet connection.
That's right. And this is just a reminder that the broadcast is brought to you by new sponsor, Gary's Lawn Care. Pick up some fertilizer, pick up some weed killer, spread those chemicals around wherever you want. Use them on your lawn, use them in your kitchen, use them to wash your dishes. Scented.
Has the CDC approved of those recommendations? Seems potentially harmful.
Let's not talk politics, Matt.
All right. The Shabadoos broadcast team takes no responsibility for any accidental chemical warfare inflicted by using these fertilizer products.
Some of it's weed killer, which is not the same thing as fertilizer, but yeah. Anyways, and also just a reminder that if the Shabadoos hit into 5 double plays, then how does it go? Everyone gets a free taco from Terry's Tacos?
Yeah.
What an incredible deal.
Yeah. And of course, if the Shabadoos don't get 5 double plays, you can always just go to your local Terry's Taco stand and get the classic double play, $5. You get 2 tacos, any toppings you want, and was it a medium or a large size?
Yeah, you're trying to do my my little what do you call it? Plug. You kind of botched it.
We kind of did things out of order, and I was trying to not just have you do the entire read. I was trying to like chip in.
Yeah, well, I'm stepping it up because, I really don't know. I don't know what the point of any of this is.
Yeah. I feel like so much baseball has happened while we're just
chatting
and shouting out the sponsors, and we haven't really been calling out what's been happening in the game.
It's true, but I made it to the 3rd inning before the existential crushing angst and crisis set in. And now I don't know why I'm here and why we're doing this. Yeah, 3rd inning. That was a fun 2 innings. Shout out to alcohol.
Usually that sets in on the first batter.
Yeah, or even earlier, actually.
Oh, geez, during the opening read. Look, do you not like being my broadcast?
Before that, actually.
Oh, thank God it's not me. I was worried
of course not.
The dread was just coming from walking into the broadcast booth and seeing me in there. It's like, oh, I got to deal with this guy.
We do this remotely, first of all. I know we were meant to keep up the illusion that there's like some kind of production that might have cost money and is good, but we're just on a Zoom call. And no, Matt, you know what? I wouldn't do this with anyone else.
Aw.
No one else deserves this kind of suffering besides us.
Oh. For a second, I thought there was a positive feeling about me as your partner.
I mean, yeah, it's like justice,
It's not the...
It's like you're going to the electric chair with someone else, and you're like, hey, I'm glad it's both of us, because we deserve it. You know what I mean?
I don't know that I like being told that I deserve the electric chair.
No, you don't deserve it. I'm just saying it's like that. It might be a release from this hell.
You know what? Putting it like that makes me feel slightly better about it.
There you go. See? Baseball, everyone. Baseball.
Oh, man. Batter at the box, Spanky Wagnerd. First of all, what a goober name. And he's just swinging at everything up here. He's just swung at a pitch way inside, looking like...
And you know what? Baca Arbor last season, I mean, he's been on the Chefs for quite a long time. He's been their best pitcher for some time, but last season just had a terrible season. So he's looking to turn it around. And so far, off to a good start.
For the new viewers of the Shabadoos, he's been cursed like this. He should be a great pitcher, but just every couple seasons he just absolutely falls apart for no inexplicable reason.
That's kind of like me. It's like I should be a good friend, because like I am, but for no reason. It just doesn't happen. You know what I mean? It's not fair.
I mean, you're not helping the feeling that it might be personal.
No, it's like I have great character. It it never translates to good things. Mainly because of bad luck. It makes sense. Trust me.
Yeah, you have always told me, especially with all your visits to Psychic Cindy, how you're apparently just spiritually cursed with the worst possible luck at all opportunities.
Yeah, it's like I have, intentions to do good, but then when it comes to it, I'm just like, nah. And I feel like that's not on me,
You're right. When the universe just decides you don't have it today, what can you do about it?
Exactly. It's like being hangry, but like all the time. What a pitch.
Just barely dipped to the corner. Bad Brown going swinging, and now he's absolutely screwed. K-Man versus Whiffer. But somehow sneaks it past the third baseman.
This little sneaky poo. And yeah, I do want to announce me and Psychic Cindy are back together. It's very exciting. I'm hoping this time it'll be something serious and beautiful. And, the past 4 times she did end up taking my money and fleeing to Caribbean island. But I think she's probably had enough sun. So
it's like
this
they
time
always say, 5th time's the charm.
I mean, that was just such a bad pitch that Rafael Gonzalo was not prepared for it right down the middle.
The universe decided he didn't have it. What can you do about it?
Yeah, I mean, it's like he wanted to hit it well, and like he could, and he actually did. It just didn't happen.
There's a million alternate universes where he did, but sadly he
exactly
can't control which universe he ended up in.
That's exactly right. Baca Arbor, he didn't have a great year last year, but he was one of the strikeout leaders, and my goodness, he is on a pace.
Yeah, and he's out on the mound pitching like that. He looks like he wants to end up back on it, and he doesn't just want to settle for 4th place. He wants to be number 1.
Well,
in strikeouts,
it's okay.
Not ERA.
Yeah, exactly. Not success or winning. It's just about strikeouts.
If he's gonna give up a ball in play like that, he prefers it to be a home run because it just gives him another chance to get a strikeout.
I love a good ball in play.
Looking primed for the strikeout here. Damian Rush got absolutely no contact and swinging at absolutely nothing. That's Buck Arbor's 5th strikeout already.
Everyone take a drink every strikeout. That's crazy.
Oh, jeez.
It's criminal.
I can't commit to that. I can't afford that much alcohol.
Yeah, that's fair.
And maybe if it's like baby sips, if I'm just lapping my tongue in it like a cat, maybe I could do that.
You a big tongue lapper?
No, but it's what I would have to do to make the alcohol last that long.
When you get a steak, do you like lick it like a cat would? Like you don't just like cut it up with a knife and fork. You just kind of lick it forever.
I at least get it on the fork before I do that.
Do you have a sandpaper tongue?
You know what? There's a way that I would be able to find that out, and I trust you to be able to put together why that hasn't happened.
Sorry, what?
Look, I
Are you asking me to make out with you? No.
no. Look. I was hoping I could be subtle about it and not air my problems out, especially when we have new viewers, but I have crippling anxiety and lack of self-confidence, and
True, I knew that.
I have to shamefully admit that I have never kissed anyone.
I honestly thought you were going to say you lick wood, and that's like I don't know. You were ashamed to admit that you lick wood because that's how you would know if you had a sandpaper tongue, because you could sand wood.
Look, I may or may not have tried that in high school shop class, but
Gotta check. What grit? 120? I could see that. Boy. That took a turn. Uh-oh. Am I here?
yeah, you're here.
Oh,
It's
interesting.
a damn shame. It would have been best if you cut out and had an excuse to not suffer this
Yeah,
psychological
hear any of
torment
that.
anymore.
Yeah. No, that was really embarrassing. Sorry, it's my cat. Hi, Pudgy. Nah. Boy, baseball's intense.
Yeah. And now it's Baka Arbor's turn, and late on the easy pitch to Crush.
Got questions about types of trees in the chat. I would say maple. Maple's a nice wood to work with. Not too hard, not too soft. Oak is getting pretty hard, you know, so it can give you a little bit of trouble.
I did take shop class in high school. I must shamefully admit I didn't pay very much attention, so I'm just taking your word on all of this.
Yeah, this is actually good information. You know what's a nice wood to work with is birch. Shout out to birch.
Yeah, sure.
Underappreciated. Yeah, shout out. Go ahead, shout out birch.
Yeah. Birch, it's always nice. It's kind of like prevalent enough where you can always find it whenever you need it, and you're right, very underappreciated. Yeah, oaks get all the attention, but you get bored
Shout
of
out
it
to
real
birch.
quick.
So the sirloins, taking a 1-0 lead. Runner on second with no outs is not great.
Yeah, you don't like to see it. Baka Arbor's gonna hope to get a strikeout or two to stop the bleeding. Well, it's just gonna be a ground out that advances the runner, so he really needs the strikeout here against Curtis.
And of course,
Cork.
the Shabadoos coming off their worst season ever last season by a mile. They set the record for run differential in the wrong direction. I think it was like minus 150 or something like that. Oh, good try by Bad Op Brown, but not very athletic or skilled.
Yeah. That brings home another run, so this game's starting to get away from the Shabadoos. It's not out of reach yet, but the way the bat's been going, I'm not optimistic.
When you say get away, it makes it seem like it was ever in reach. And was it really? Oh, there's a chance.
You're so right about that.
Thanks.
It's the most right thing you've ever said.
No, the birch thing was actually.
Oh, true. That was a real gem of wisdom.
So, how are the fans doing? Let us know how the fans are doing.
Well, you know what? We've got the Shabadoos Stadium in this past season upgraded their stadium with Shabadoos fan cam. So let's go ahead and get a listen in on those fans, see how they're feeling.
Oh God, I'm scared.
Woo! I'm mildly excited. Whee!
There is the solo fan with his cam.
That was such a weirdly. You never really see people admit to only seeing mild excitement. Usually it's all.
Yeah, it's rare someone is very excited about their mild excitement. Sorry, my broadcast is a little delayed. I'm just watching the fan cam. Yeah, it looks mildly content. Like he's just like, went on a picnic or something.
Yeah, just a perfectly average dude.
Oh, our executive producer fell asleep again. That's pretty typical, I would say. Easy double there.
Yeah, he's known to just wander off in the middle of when he's supposed to have his responsibilities, moderating the content of the broadcast.
If we look at our group chat, you can see him yelling something. Then he says, "I'm so confused right now." And the next message is, "Sorry, I dozed off." He confused himself to sleep. He was so confused. It knocked him. It just knocked him out.
The put the controller down strategy for Aromatisse not working because he's actually throwing strikes.
And now
And
you can guarantee she's going to swing
she's
at everything.
frazzled and doesn't know what to do about it.
So frazzled. she's just flailing. Oh my! I'm actually stunned she didn't swing at that. No joke.
So am I. God damn it.
Her second strikeout of the game. I'm not sure that's ever happened. It did not happen all of last season.
Yeah, even in the Shabadoos' worst season ever. Never.
Oh, the executive producer is pissed.
He woke back up at the wrong time.
Oh boy. Whoa. That was going to be a brazen decision. Oh.
Murray Bird is just
Snubs.
keeping them on their toes, and yeah,
A quick leash.
Yeah, surprisingly early to be pulling the starter out, but going to
4.1. He's doing fine, working on a shutout.
But going to
Is he hurt?
Very capable reliever Shay D.
Oh yeah.
Just try to close up this.
She's
jam.
a specialist too.
That was a bit of a generous call by the ump. Gonzalo did not mean to swing at
that. Executive producer wanting to cut Aromatisse. He's had beef with her for a long time, despite the fact that she's clearly the best player on the team. I suspect there might be something personal going on between them. Pon McCoy, just not very good at baseball. Whoa. Good. Oh, are you kidding me?
Pon McCoy's going to get to first to at least avoid the double play and give Todd Mathis, the much maligned Todd Mathis, a chance to tie up this game.
I've got a really loud cat behind me on crinkly paper, Matt, so apologies to everyone about that. That's a nice hit.
And Todd Mathis starting off this season strong with the 2 RBI double to take the lead.
Bad news is Sanford, but you know, he's 2 for 2. I mean, this is a terrible, terrible baseball player. I'm stunned that he's 2 for 2 this game. He's got a chance. Ugh.
Not quite, but you know what? With a 3-run inning for the Shabadoos to take the lead, that's a rarity.
This is shocking stuff.
You take that whenever you get it.
Absolutely.
Bach Arbor back out on the mound, looking to extend his strikeout total for the game. Currently working on 6 and 5 innings.
Matt, what's your go-to deli order?
Ooh. I think the classic that I kind of go to is a nice hoagie with some salami and bruschetta.
I forget, what is a hoagie?
It's just a kind of sub sandwich. I forget what exactly the distinction is, but I know I like them. That's all that matters.
A sub sandwich as opposed to like a Dom sandwich, or how is that not a strike?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Okay.
So, you know, a hoagie is when you want something just soft and easy. You don't want to be kind of yelled at and called pathetic by your sandwich.
You don't want to what? Yelled at and called pathetic?
Yeah. That's what those Dom sandwiches give you.
Oh, sorry. Okay. I thought you were saying your sandwich order is based on not being called pathetic. Like you're being a tough guy by getting your sandwich.
Oh, what the hell?
What is this?
Okay. The pitcher and catcher were not agreeing on who was going to go get that ball, but thankfully they still get the out at first.
Okay, we're getting clarification from the executive producer. A hoagie is a popular type of long sandwich, especially in Philadelphia, made on a crusty Italian roll with Italian meats and toppings, like onions, tomatoes, oil, and oregano. It's a regional name for what's also called a submarine or a hero sandwich. Our sideline reporter says pastrami on rye with mustard. You know, if I have to choose between those, I agree with the sideline reporter. Pastrami on rye with mustard sounds great.
That's also a classic. It's one you can't really go wrong with that.
All right.
And
And
Shabadoos
Shabadoos
escaped.
stitched it up.
Yes, Shabadoos escaped a minor threat with a runner on second. Hold on to a one-run lead.
Maddox Munster has been with the Shabs for probably 5 or 6 years, and he's a weak little baby. And that's been his problem forever. And he has lots of psychological issues. He's often anxious, rattled, feeling down about himself because he's a weak little baby, mostly.
And
That was a terrible at bat.
Yeah, you might have seen a particularly embarrassing swing there, and that's just because Shady threw a changeup in. One thing you'll quickly learn about the Shabadoos, they literally are incapable of hitting changeups.
Oh, went right down the hall there. Oh!
Oh! Goes for the jump and misses it. The left fielder was right there behind him. You know, that's an ego play, and he got burned for it.
It was an ego play. Big ego play. It's the kind of thing you would go for. I was trying to be the hero, like your sandwiches.
Nice.
Thanks.
All right, well.
Okay.
The shortstop had the dive for it, did get the out, but thankfully not 2 outs, so...
Armity's trying to correct what is probably the greatest slump she's had in years in a single game.
Oh. Immediately the return to discipline for Armity's.
Also competence. Oh boy.
Shabadoos are
That is
going...
a good arm, and yeah. It was just a terrible decision with the
think
pitcher.
I mean,
what in the fuck?
The third base coach forgot it was Baca Arbor on the bases.
Yeah, I mean, the third base coach is he's a 8th grader that's been kicked off of his baseball team. I mean, those are the kinds of people that the Shabadoos pick up. Just anyone who's willing to do it. And he was trying to be a hero, sending him around the corner.
Yeah.
It's dumb.
Their coaching personnel decisions are based entirely on who will work without demanding a salary.
Yeah. So children are usually a high priority.
I think a couple years ago they had just like a failed high school baseball player who just wanted to stay somehow connected to the sport and became a Shabadoos coach. And we don't need to talk about the previous guard at Guantanamo Bay they had last season. Oof, rough memories on that one.
Yeah, the trainer, her nickname was Guantanamo Bay, B-A-E, renowned for her harsh training methods. And that was disappointing.
Todd Mathis being a little bit scared to dive for it, and unfortunately it hits the ground and lets the runner on. So now...
I'm trying to read the group chat. There's some kind of conspiring going on in there. I'm struggling to follow. Stuff about the season being rigged. I mean, it depends what you mean by rigged. Do you mean that they intentionally sign bad players so that they're likely to lose? Yes. Is that rigging? Good question. I mean, they try to win the games, but they're so bad that they can't.
The Sirloin subbing in their pitcher for Wax Jefferson, trying to hit... Look at how beefy he is. They're clearly wanting to hit one out of the park and just absolutely blow this game wide open.
I mean, who doesn't love a good out of the parker, Matt?
Exactly.
It's a lot of fun. It's why we all watch baseball, right?
Yeah. You know, all the baseball aficionados say, no, it's about the strategy and tactics. No. We like hidden dongs.
Sorry, what? You hit the dongs?
Yeah. Mashing dongs. Don't you know that baseball slang?
I thought they were dongers or dingers.
Yeah,
just dongs?
Interchangeable. Dingers,
That's
dongers,
just a word for
dongs.
Okay. Executive producer, thoughts? You hitting any dongs lately?
Oh no, we saw his stats in the offseason. I don't think he's getting anything out of the park.
Top of the 7th inning. What a dumb play
Baka Arbor
by Baka Arbor there.
goes for the out at second, forgetting
Goes
that there were 2 outs.
There's 2 outs.
He just needed
It's
to
just a
throw to
stupid
first.
play. Stupid play.
You know what,
and he takes so long to turn around, and the runner had max speed. It was really a perfect storm to continue the inning so that he could try to get another strikeout.
Yeah, exactly. Baka Arbor was absolutely selling there to try to get another chance to strike out.
Pressure is maximum right now. Baka Arbor is locked in, feeling pretty good about himself, although he's going to walk a run in.
Yeah, it's not what you want to see.
Oof. Bailed out there.
Yeah. Draws a lucky swing there. Full count fouled off.
The season's on the line right here.
Oh,
oh my god, the suspense. It's
if they lose this game, it's all over. They're never going to mentally recover from it.
If they lose this at bat.
Oh,
and he walks in a run. You hate to see it.
Discipline, just holding off on that low inside changeup. And that's a tie game, and Baka Arbor is going to have to fight back and get out of this jam.
And the sideline reporter says, Matt, this just in. The fan in the stands was recently swallowed by a whale. He escaped the situation by running all the way to the end until he was pooped out. Back to you. Thoughts?
Oh my god. Well, you know what? He deserved it for what he did to me in the final game last season.
What exactly? For the viewers who are unaware.
I propose that we celebrate the merciful end of a terrible season at the bar, grabbing a few drinks, and I might have thrown out on the broadcast that it could be a date.
I think you said, I love you. Please go out with me.
Hold on. This is gaslighting. This is revisionist history. Don't you dare lie.
That was the subtext.
The archives of the broadcast are still there. They can go and see that didn't happen. But what did happen was we went to the fan cam and he called me gross and said, ew, absolutely no way. And we don't need to talk about the subtext of what he was saying.
That was even before he knew about your sandpaper tongue. I mean,
oh my God.
I think it's just getting worse. True or false? You're holding out hope that there's still a chance with them.
Look, you don't need to bring up an old wound so soon.
Okay. Anyways, tied at 3. This is quite the game here, Matt.
Yeah, the pressure is mounting, and the Shabadoos is not known to do well under pressure. Known for choking in historic fashion and panicking at every opportunity, but that's a nice hit by Rafa.
That ball was
Solo.
crushed.
He's got wheels on the base path. He easily gets to second on that. Overran second, thinking about going to third, but third base coach held him up.
Oh, the sideline reporter is volunteering some facts about the previous relationship that you had with him. Getting confirmation that it's rocky.
Look, all right, I'm gonna have to write a cease and desist letter to Metalhead. I feel like he's revealing too many personal details. Might have to get a restraining order against him.
Okay. I think you're misunderstanding how those legal tools work, but
I don't know. You just go to court and they'll let you do it whenever you want. That's totally how it works.
Is it like a cyber restraining order? Can you get those?
I'll make them make one.
You'll make all right. Well, I like it. You know, way to assert yourself to the legal system.
Look, without getting too political, we're in unprecedented times. Like, why not see if they'll do something new? Oh, what a
catch!
Boo! What an annoying diving grab.
Well, Baka Arbor's pitched 102 pitches. The Shabs have a chance at this game. I think that's going to be it for him.
Yeah, it's a very good outing for Baka Arbor. I think he had 7 or 8 strikeouts, one or the other, but that's going to be all for him. And the Shabadoos are going to Alicia Sandoval to try to keep this game tied for now.
Now, she is particularly good against right-handed batters like this gent. He has no contact stat.
Damian Rush is
Hopefully,
looking like a chump out here.
yeah, Damian Rush, more like Damian Hush or Blush, or like, probably just those two, really. He's blushing because he's embarrassed. Just to be clear. Sorry.
Oh,
Get out of here, buddy.
So embarrassed he just looks at strike 3. He's like, I'm not even going to try to
That's
hit that.
rare to see these days.
That's a good strategy for him. He's saving himself the embarrassment of swinging and missing by just watching it go by.
Saving himself just like you, Matt.
Yeah. In what way do you mean?
You know.
You're so right. You're so right. It's definitely my own choices why that thing we talked about earlier is the case. It's definitely a conscious choice of my own.
You know what? Let's talk about foul balls, Matt. So the thing about foul balls is, like, I feel like just why hit it foul? You're just wasting your energy.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It's just like a dumb decision. Like, why do that?
If they were better, they'd hit it into the field of play and be done.
And they should be. They're professionals. What do they do with their time?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, what kind of professional gets to only succeed 20% of the time and still have a job?
Yeah, just the weatherman, you know?
Yeah, fuck those guys.
Idiots. Big pitch here.
Oh, what a chub. Look, do you see that overhand chop swing by him? He was flailing.
It's disgusting.
Absolutely.
What is he, playing Minecraft or something? Oh, man, we're getting more details in the chat about your relationship. Oh, this is dark.
No. Damn it. I might need to
made
take a
him
break
sleep on
from
the
this
floor with
broadcast
a
and head to the
newspaper?
court right now and get that online
Oh my
restraining
god.
order.
This is so embarrassing, especially for me, because I'm here with you.
That was a rough swing by Jar Sanford. I think that curveball dived way more than he thought it would.
Hit you like a dog with a rolled up newspaper. That's crazy.
Look, thank you for at least mentioning my courtesy and providing you some flip-flops.
Your what? Your curves?
Flip-flops.
Oh, sorry. You genuinely cut out. I thought you said curse. Or curves.
The first base coach might have forgotten it was his job to tell the runner to go.
Oh, yeah. Very good. Alicia Sandoval, off to a great start.
Yeah, let's see if she can keep things
She's
going
got a chance to
at the plate.
win this game for herself.
Yeah, usually the pitchers just get meatballs down the middle because the opposing pitcher is not scared of them at all. Like that. Oh, might have gone too far, though. Damn.
Fuck. Go ahead, though.
You ideally
Seth
want those to
McDonough.
go into Bloop Town or
Come
get
on.
into the outfield corner, but it was not to be.
Hey, drop it. No, he didn't.
It was Damian Rush, given how much he misses at the plate, there was a decent chance of it.
Jeb jumps. His name's just a sentence.
He's coming in for Hank Hart. That's almost a sentence.
It's true.
That
pitch looked bad, but
looking to keep things tied for now. What pitch is she trying to go for here?
wow, hitting us with the double.
Oh no. See that's the kind of behavior we need online restraining orders for. Get him out of here. Bad hop round, diving and actually making the grab, but it's not got
too much of a baby arm.
And Curtis Porchetto, no matter what the Shabadoos they do, they cannot get him out today, it seems.
You cannot contain the Porchetto.
Pork is pretty good.
This is a reminder, Gary's lawn care, fertilizer, and weed killer special going on right now. I've heard some people say that you can cook your sausages in the weed killer, and it's pretty good.
Oh, that's definitely not FDA approved.
No, it is for killing weeds. I mean, they don't have to approve a process. I mean,
Look at this pinch hitter the Sirloins are bringing downtown uptown.
down to Upton. Interesting. Sandoval's starting to tire, but still
She's
hanging in there.
at least got one or two more batters in her, unless one of them's just starts.
Yeah, we've got some
fouling.
Gary as the lawn care hype in the chat. You'll love to see it. Let's get some fat sponsorships in here, Matt. Maybe they'll give us some extra fertilizer which we can sell, just to like grandmas or something.
I mean, we might actually get some take-home money broadcasting for the Shabadoos.
Probably not, but maybe some fertilizer.
Well, I thought we were gonna sell the excess fertilizer that we didn't need.
We're gonna cook our sausages in it.
Can we at least sell those sausages?
I doubt it. We could try, but
And
I think
why do you have to get my hopes up like that?
I think they should pull Sandoval.
All right.
I think a good play here would be not to mess around.
Yeah,
It's a tie game.
the 8th grade ball player stepping in and making a decision.
He's walking out onto the field like, one of those tough guy managers, but he's like a little kid, a little chubby,
Bringing in
looking like Don Zimmer. Looking like a 12-year-old Don Zimmer. Colson Barnswobble, who's nearly a perfect human being at baseball.
He's
kind of an asshole.
Jinxed him by saying that, so here comes a 3-run homer. Okay, at least not on this pitch.
They go to their long reliever to close out the game, but I guess you never know how long this game is going to last. That's the thing about baseball.
That's true.
I would have thought by now, given how many games that have been played, Matt, there'd be one game that would, just would not have ended. It's like in the 4,393rd inning.
I'm pretty sure at some point one team would have forfeit and just said, look, we need to do something better with our lives.
No, once you get to like 200 innings, like at that point, like you're in it for the long haul. You can't give in.
That's true. Yeah, the give-up range is around like 30 innings. Once you get past that, it's like, okay, at this point we're setting a record. Let's keep it going.
Matt, is this true? We're getting word about a new sponsor from you. Do you have some kind of maternal product venture going on?
Wait, hold on. No, this is just harassment by my spurned ex. He's trying to get every lump in he can while the restraining order is still pending, and just being a jerk. Trying to.
So you're not selling double electric breast pumps?
No.
Damn.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but he's making promises to people on my behalf that he knows I can't keep, and he's trying to get me in legal trouble.
Oh, Lord. It's getting dark. And Aromatisse, this is probably... Well, who knows what's going to happen with this at-bat. Oh!
He finally
How
plays
shameful.
it sensibly, just never picks up
Yeah.
the bat, just accepting her walk. And this catcher,
Pretty bad.
real bad, and Aromatisse is going to steal and should make it easily. It's actually shocking.
And that's a big play. The bottom of the ninth. So, I mean, there's a real chance here. I mean, well, he's got a bad arm. Nice. Wow. So Bad Hot Brown just like needs to put it in play. Are they going to walk him?
Getting to... Oh, they're going for it. Aromatisse is going for it.
Oh,
walk off.
incredible! What a finish. That's never happened in Shabadoos history.
What a way for the game to end.
On a pitch out.
Aromatisse just
Which was ball 4.
Aromatisse just did it all herself. Walked, got on, stole second, passed ball third, and passed ball home.
It's like an inside the park homer that started with the walk. That is insane.
The ball never left the infield, and she made it all the way home.
What a terrible catcher. Bad Hot Brown's a little upset he didn't get a chance to hit, but...
I think accusations might be coming in that the Sirloins are tanking, because they very much appear like they just threw that game. Or at the very least, their manager...
Yeah, the gambling sites are already investigating this. That is incredibly suspect.
Yeah, I think some of the coaching staff is definitely going to get indicted and fired.
And Baca Arbor with a very reasonable, good game. 8 strikeouts is pretty great.
It's a good solid outing as his first audition for the strikeouts leaderboard, and hopefully he can keep it up for the rest of the season.
And I thought good pitching decisions too. You know, it was just an all-around good game from the Shabadoos.
The long reliever, they only needed him for 1 at bat, but it was a clutch at bat to set the table.
It was. Wow. Well, what a game, Matt. It's a great start to the season. Hey, shout out to everyone us for the first time, and I suspect there's 0 of you, probably, maybe 1.
Surely, at least your cousin who's going to be putting on YouTube. Unless has he been watching the Shabadoos already?
No, it's just Jackson. That's just his channel. I don't know.